And we're live. Hello, everybody. Tonight we're doing the great Aussie coin hunt. It says a true blue coin collection. The Royal Australian Mint has assembled an entire alphabet of things that make us feel Aussie every day, from our favourite stickies onto the togs we wear, from the utes we drive to the roos we dodge, from the outback we love to the sports we play. Celebrate Australia coin collections, all 26 coins. Hey Jacob, hey Kerry, hey Arthur Soda, how you going? We're just doing a getting an Aussie coin hunt going. Hey Stephen Kenyon, how you going, mate? So far we've got a few of the coins. We've got let's start over this way. Yeah. We've got a couple. Not very many. We've got 11 I think so far. Yeah, 11. I'll give you the little quick. These are the different coins. Ozard, how you going, mate? Yeah, I can put the link in the chat. There we go. So we've got a collection of piece of Australiana in your change of Australia post. Yeah, not doing too bad, Oz. Been pretty sore. I went down and had to do a bit of roofing on my little house and was back pretty sore after that. So we've got, in list of alphabetical order, we've got different coins. So we've got Australia Post, we've got a boomerang coin, a cricket coin, a didgeridoo coin, an esky for our beer, a footy coin, G'day coin, a G. We've got a Hills hoist, which is pretty good for Hayley, because Hayley's a Hills hoist and she ran into a Hills hoist with a car. We've got an iced Bobo, that's a biscuit, a Jackaroo and a Jillaroo, they're stockmen that look after our stock. We've got a kangaroo coin, a Lamington coin, a meat pie coin, my favourite, meat pies. Whoa. Hey John Chum, how you going, mate?
Wouldn't it be cool if you gave them a coin, like a meat pie coin, and then you got a meat pie coin?
It'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Meat pies or whatever your favourite pie.
We've also got a Neighbours coin. Neighbours is an Australian TV show.
Oh, Mama.
Don't you ever? Hey David, hey Cutting Oak, hey John, hey Harry. We've also got the Outback coin, which is a picture of a big windmill. We've got a platypus coin. We've got a quokka coin. A quokka is like a tiny little marsupial. That's not tiny, that tiny. It's probably yay big, little tiny koala sort of little kangaroo thing. Tiny little things they are. They're only real small. Tiny little fellas. Then we've got the Royal Flying Doctor Service. The Royal Flying Doctor Service is pretty important in Australia because they fly out in the outback to places where there are no doctors or nurses and save people all the time. So they're pretty important. And we've got surf life saving, as we all live on the beach in Australia, that's a big thing. We've got thongs. Thongs are our like flip flops for America. Thongs are very important in Australia. We've got utes, a utility vehicle. Utes are big things. We've got Vegemite, Wheat Bix, which is a breakfast cereal, Xantippe, which is a little town, and then we've got Yowie, which is a Bigfoot, and then a Zooper Duper, which is an ice block. Oh, that was a long list. Hey, Wesley.
We've got Zooper Doopers now.
Yeah, we do have Zooper Doopers. They're pretty good, actually, aren't they?
Yeah.
I like Zooper Doopers. The quokka.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a tiny little. Let's see if I can get it up to the camera so you can see him. Tiny little marsupial creature.
I really wish we could get that coin.
Yeah, we haven't got him yet. Well, we got 11 of the coins so far. We've got A, D. We've got oh yeah, we've got some spares. If anyone wanted any spares, we've got A, we've got D, F, I. So we've got Australia Post, Didgeridoo. We've got Footy, Ice Bovos, Jackaroo, Jillaroo. Got two of them, unfortunately. Another double. So we've got Jackaroo, Meat Pie, Outback, Royal Flying Doctors, and Surf Lifesaving.
What's this pink coin?
See you, Kerry.
Someone
coloured in the coin. Naughty people. And we've also got where's that? We got the oh, there's Jacob there. There we go.
Hello, hello. Here I am. Here I am.
And we've
Hey,
got
what's your?
the big ram that we went to the other day, the big merino. We got
Nice.
and wait for it, everyone. The big merino.
Cool.
Hey Brian, where you go, mate?
Hey, Brian.
Nobody. You want to grab me a drink of water, beautiful? Yes, we've got a few extra coins for the coin hunt. It's been pretty cool because we go out to the post office where we do all our mailing from, and the lady, you're only supposed to get one a day, and you're supposed to make a purchase for every single coin. And I just said to the lady out there, you have to walk the plank. I said to the lady, can I have all the coins you got? So she got them all out, every single one she had out, and gave me them. So that was awesome.
That's cool. Yeah, I remember you saying something about that. How each week they're releasing a new coin at the post office.
Might have to unmute this. Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
I can hear you now too. Awesome. Sorry about that. That was my fault, my end. Hey Noel, how you going?
No, that's fine.
So what's that bit of silver you got there, Jacob?
Yeah, this is the thing I was talking about last time. I got it's like a platter almost, but it's kind of broken. You have to push the back to open it up, but it looks really nice.
Nice bit.
So, and I believe this may be ivory. I just don't know. You said it might. You have to check if it's curved.
Yep.
It sort of looks like ivory.
It probably is
might
too.
be
I'd say
artificial.
it probably is. Being an old piece like
Yeah,
that,
because I
they
can
probably...
see the curves right here.
Yep. Yeah, the grains. Yeah, it looks real to me. They used to use a lot of ivory. They used to use a lot of ivory for things in the old days.
Let's see if I can find a date on this. I've been trying to look for a date, but I cannot find one.
So what's it marked, Jacob? What are the marks on it?
It just says A, B, and C, I believe.
That looks like silver hallmarks to me, Jacob. Give me another look at that.
Yeah, that's what. Let's see if I can zoom in on this. Oh, there you go. It just says A, B, and C. I do not know. I've been trying to look for it.
Is there a picture that looks like a lion?
Oh yeah, I was trying to look for a lion on there, but I have not seen a lion on it. I know that's the British, I believe, British hallmark for silver, I
Yeah,
believe.
sterling. Yeah, that looks a bit like an American piece to me, so it could have American marks on it too.
Yeah, I believe
So
it's American too.
yeah, yeah. America did a lot of silver because you guys had a lot of silver
Hmm.
mines too. So you did a lot of silver over there. Hey Phil, how you going, mate?
Hey, Phil.
Hey Malone, how you going, mate? I just thought I'd come and do a little stream today. I haven't been streaming lately because I've been a bit sick. Not so much sick, but more sore and hurt. I just seen your name trying to get back here to it, show. Yeah, we don't have much happening. We've just been pretty busy with our little house up at Crookville. The agent didn't tell us what had happened to the house. There'd been a big storm up there, and part of the roof flashing lifted up, so I've got to replace all the flashing along the back. The back gutter fell off. The back gate fell off in the big storm, and the real estate agent didn't tell me anything.
I saw the big gate.
Yeah, the big gate was laying down on the ground. It looked terrible after the big storm.
I would not like to be out there when the gate fell down.
I wouldn't like to have been in that big storm. It did a lot of damage. What you get? I got. Yeah, let's see if I can get on the camera. The Great Aussie Coin Hunt, and it's alphabetical list of coins. There's 26 coins to collect. I'll try and show you on camera all the different coins. Meat pies and g'day coins, footy.
That's cool.
So for every letter of the alphabet, they did a different Australian coin.
That's pretty cool.
It is cool. You got to go to the post office to buy them. You can't get them anywhere else. So you get one a day when you make a purchase at the post office.
And do they have any actual value in currency, or is it just promotional?
They're $1 coins. You can use them as a dollar coin. They only cost you $1, so it's not a bad little thing to collect as promotion.
Do
You
they
can
have
only
anything
get
at the post office less for $1?
what's that?
Or do you have to pay a certain price to get it, or is it just you can buy anything?
You can buy a stamp or anything, like an envelope or anything.
What's it worth when you've got the whole set?
I don't know what the whole set will be worth. I'm not really sure, but it'd be fun to have it. Not everyone will be able to complete the set. Like you've got to be able to get them every day to get one coin. So a lot of people miss out on a lot of the coins.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got 4 backups for any of the Aussies that need to complete their coins, and I put them in flips so they stay in good nick for them and that.
They're all so shiny.
Hey, Alistair, how you going? Hey, Bobby. Yeah, they're awesome, mate. They. I had a look. The lady showed me they're sent in an envelope from the post office. Sends them out, and they have little bags of like 10 of each of these coins in the bag. So they got so many little bags of coins for each post office, and once they're gone, they're gone. You can't get any more.
So not like everything can
Hey, David.
get them when you can.
Yeah, you got to get them while you can. So I grabbed a few extras because I know Aussie missed out on getting a few, so I thought I'd grab him some. I know Tassie got the whole lot. Oh, Tassie, he got in on it early. That's a nice Morgan.
Yep, it's Carson City. It's one of the kind of rare types. You can see the CC on the bottom.
Carson City didn't mint for long, did they?
Nope, I believe only I think 20 years. I can't remember. I can't recall.
No worries, Carrie. Thanks for that. Hey, Anna, how you going?
Hey
It's,
Anna.
it's Thursday morning for us now, which is quite good because I got the little one off to school early this morning, so that was good. I've only got Hunter here with me now, don't I, Hunter? Golden Egg's gone to work with the captain today. No worries, Alistair. Thanks for coming in, mate. Not going to be doing too long a stream today. I haven't slept all night last night. I stayed up and watched the John Wick 3 movie. That was pretty good. Jacob does have some nice coins. He's doing well for a young fella. Hey, Psycho Ducky.
Yes.
At Cowra. All right. Yeah, next weekend we'll probably be up at Crookwell doing fixing up the house. The like I said, because the flashing lifted up when the rain came in and the wind and pushed it up in underneath the flashing. It's gone in underneath the house and gone in along the roof line. Caused a lot of damage. You party animal, you. I wish. I'll be up there working. I won't be going prospecting. That's the hardest part. You're up at Crookwell. You're not very far from the Sapphires, and you just got to stay and work and fix up the old house.
Yeah, I didn't.
No, I didn't. I didn't like it either because I had to bend over and fix the flashing. I thought it was the electrician that did it because I had the house rewired probably 4 months ago. So it's just one thing after another, after another, after another. It just gets to you after a while. We had the rewiring on the house, the roof leak, car breakdown, this, that. Captain getting bitten by a dog. Yeah, so we're struggling to keep everything going. But we'll get there, won't we, Cat? Little girl. Hunter's been real good help. Really good help down at Crookwell the other day. It was nice. The girls sat in the car the whole way down and didn't fight once. Not one fight, not one argument, nothing. And I'm like, oh, this is a bit strange. They're all nice and quiet. I looked over and they're holding hands. And I was like, oh, isn't that lovely? It was nice to see them being happy. Has anyone else been doing anything good or seen anything good? I haven't caught much. I've seen a little bit here and there of things, but just can't sleep. So I've sat up and watched John Wick 3 last night. It wasn't a bad movie. They left it wide open for John Wick 4, of course, so that was good. I always love a sequel. You like sequels? The sequels when they do a second movie. You like sequels, Jacob?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I really like the John Wick series. It's pretty good.
Alistair, that's because up where we were, the local council does all the road work instead of hiring it out to contractors, so they do a proper job. So it makes a difference when you go on to nice places that are fixed up right like that.
Oh yeah, I saw that, Phil.
Yeah. Where'd you see that, Phil?
I think he's reselling some stuff for his LCS. They had some pretty cool stuff. A bunch of really almost MS 60 some Benjis. They had a bunch of cool stuff that he's reselling for his LCS, I believe.
My silver purchase has been put on hold. I had to cash in all my coin roll hunting coins for buying roof fixing materials.
Oh.
So we had to cash all them in yesterday, didn't we, Hunter?
Yeah.
That was good fun. We were there pouring the coins into the counting machine. Took us an hour and a half to count all the coins. Yeah, that was pretty fun.
We didn't have to count them.
Yeah, no, that was a good thing. That was good. It would have taken forever. I'm glad I didn't break the machine. This is the first time I used it that I haven't broken it. So, yeah,
Too
when you
much
buy
on my
little old
coin roll
houses,
hunts.
what's that? You've done well on them?
I've gotten some good finds on my coin roll hunts. I believe, yeah, last week I got some W's. Let's see.
Yeah, I saw all
Got
them
it.
W's you were getting.
I did a trade with Saka Plata and I sent him 2 of my W's and he's sending 2 different type of W's I do not have. So I'm going to be upgrading the book a bit.
Nice. Yeah, it looks like Australia's following America with this coin roll, this coin hunt thing. It's pretty similar to the Great American Coin Hunt. You guys had the Great American one, and this is the Great Aussie Coin Hunt. So, not very original, but you know.
Yeah, it's
I suppose it's a little different, eh? Like we got 26 coins to collect in this one.
how many are in the whole set?
The whole set is 26. There's one coin for every letter of the alphabet.
Oh,
So
nice.
every letter of the alphabet's got a special coin for it. Yeah, the little quokka. I've seen little quokkas. They're quite cool little animals, eh? You mostly find them in like cliff areas. They like little like cliffs and like real rugged terrain. They don't like open areas because in the open areas the predators can really get them quick. So they like to be able to jump off little cliffs and into little holes and stuff like that. So you only sort of see them in certain areas. You don't see them everywhere.
This glass is looks like it.
Yeah, mental.
Yes, he is, Alistair.
Yeah, I got Sucker Fighter the other day. I got his channel. I've seen a few people talking about him. So I grabbed him up the other day and I've got to check him out.
Yeah, you should. I believe he's doing a 300 sub GA and he's giving away a coin microscope. I think you might want to get that, try that out so you can try to win one.
I might have to do that. I won the captain won a webcam on Silver Giveaways the other day.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. That's cool.
Yeah. So they've even got a Vegemite coin here, Jacob. I'll have to send you that one, mate. I know
That's
how much
cool.
you like the Vegemite.
I've actually tried it out and it doesn't taste that bad with the butter. It tastes pretty good.
Yeah. I only have it without butter because I don't like butter. Because I had a fairy bread incident when I was younger, and from now on I can't stand butter and I can't stand sprinkles. You know what fairy bread is, don't you?
Mhm.
Yeah, butter and sprinkles all over it. Oh, yes. Hey Henry, how you going, mate? I'll have
Hey,
to check
Henry.
out. I'll have to check out Sucker Fighter after the stream. Check out what he's been up to. Yeah. I've been thinking about doing an extra high duty Wheel of Doom on the weekend. Do two
That
this
sounds like
weekend
an
instead of
idea.
one. So
Well,
with the
that's good
garage
because I
sale.
have the week off. I have Thursday off and I also have Monday off, so I have a 4-day weekend. So that's gonna be perfect.
Hey, found it buried. Did you get
Hey, found the bay.
your mail? Did you champion? You like real butter? Oh, I don't like any butter. I don't mind a bit of butter on when you put your roll. You know how you put a bit of butter on your bread roll and put it in the oven and bake it up a bit, and then put bacon and eggs on that. That's all right. That's the only exception. No, I never really got back into it after that. Yes, sir. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, mate. You're very welcome, brother. I'm starting to get a bit worried that you weren't going to get it. because everyone in America got theirs. We sent the same time, and everyone in America got theirs 2 to 3 weeks before you did. So the Canadian mail service must be pretty slow. Like, I mean, slow.
Yeah, they're probably having to check everything.
Probably. I remember watching someone else, and they were complaining about the Canadian mail service. They were saying it's real bad, like really, really slow. What's going on?
Hey, Victoria.
What they're doing? Hey, Victoria, how you going? Dogs cracking it out there. Something must be around. It was funny. The captain opened the door last night to go outside, and it was dark. And she opened the door, and there was a deer standing on our front veranda eating the grass, like with its back face towards us on the veranda on the concrete, eating a bit of grass along the edge. And she freaked out, eh? And she slammed the door and she said, "Oh, I don't want the deer to hurt me." I'm a little further away. Yes, it is slow. Don't help on the time. Yeah, no, it doesn't sound buried. I'm in a small town too, so it takes time to get out. Yeah, it was funny. She thought the deer was going to attack her. The deer took off running. No, it took off. Did you see that last night?
No.
You went around when that happened? You got big lost, dude. You look like a clown. Red lips. Well, I'm glad you got it, mate. Does your daughter like the earrings found at Berry? Oh, snap, crackle, pop. Oh. Oh. Whoops. Don't know what that alarm was. Yes, I've been looking at some of the farms up at Crookwell if we move up there. And one of the farms I'm looking at, very nice looking old farm with a big old house on it and 400 acres of land. That'd be absolutely
Nice.
perfect. That'd be like my playground. But I don't know if that'll happen or not. See, something like that sort of land down here would be worth millions and millions of dollars, but up there it's a lot cheaper. So I want to move up there before all that land goes through the roof too. Because all the good land in Australia is getting sold up. The Chinese keep buying up more and more land every week. They come in and they buy up. We have what's called pastoral stations in Australia, like properties that'll be 1 million acres, and they'll come in and they'll buy up 3 or 4 pastoral properties in a week. So they might buy 3 or 4 million acres of land in a week, and they're just racking up so much of our land, and it's getting real bad. Got to get in and buy some before they get it all. So I was having a look last night, and some of the places up there, like you go in certain directions from this town, like you go that way, and it's like a desert. So you sort of got to stay within a certain area, and it's really good soil and good rainfall and everything. But if you go outside of that area, it becomes marginal land. So you've got to try and get in that good area while you can. My daughters think they're amazing single father buddy. Yeah, I know. I thought it was for your daughters. I hope your missus didn't put your wife on it. Meant to put your daughters on it, like Step Backer and all that. How many daughters you got, Vanderberry? I've got 3. You got any sisters, Jacob?
Yes, I have one, and she is 2 years old.
Oh, that's a terrible year, isn't it? You feel you're a little bit drunk there, Harry. Yeah, this webcam's not very good, mate. So when we get this new webcam, it'll be a lot better. When I bought this laptop, I had to get the cheapest laptop I could get to do streaming because I couldn't stream on mobile devices, so I had to go and buy this for doing my streaming. So hopefully the new one will make a big difference. Your picture's very clear, Jake.
New one. Yep. When you buy a new one, I think you should get one custom made so it can have it fit what you need, and it's a lot cheaper than buying one that will have only certain capabilities that you need. So it's custom made for you, so the stuff you need it has, and it's a lot cheaper than having extra stuff that you're not going to even use.
That's good advice. Hey, JG! Yeah, Star Wars is awesome. I got the young one, Golden Egg one, like it. I love it, eh? It's pretty cool. Same as you, 3 daughters. Oh, you're glad to play the 2, found it buried. I suppose yours are a bit older though, are they? My girls are starting to grow up now. My oldest one's starting to getting close to the teenage years, so that's scary. I'm not looking forward to that. Are you the oldest, Jacob?
Yes, I am. I am the oldest.
I'm the middle child.
My brother's middle child, yeah.
And let me guess, that middle child's the problem child?
Yep.
I was the problem child, and Hunter's the problem child. That's just the middle child. That's the ones that happen. We're jealous because we're not first or last, see? It's always going to be the way. Oh, you're welcome, Panda Buried. Thank you very much, mate. I hope you enjoy. You're very welcome, mate. Oh, I've got to try and stay awake today so I can get a good night's sleep. I've been getting like an hour's sleep on the lounge and then staying awake all night. It's terrible. Hate it. Killing me. Oh. So we've got one good thing coming up. I think on the 21st of October, I think it's the 21st. It's the garage sale trail. And that's where there's like a big internet set up where everyone goes and puts their listing on the garage sales on this listing. So you can go on the map and go all over the place to all these different garage sales. It's always a really big weekend. So I'm looking forward to that.
There's this really cool website. I can't remember the name, but I'll try to tell you. I'll go look at it in a bit. It's a website, and you enter in where your city is, and it will search, and it will find any nearby estate sales. So let's say there's a listing, it will show you where it's at, give you the location and pictures. So like, let's say you see some silver spoons or whatever, you can go drive over there, ask if they have them. And if they do, you can buy them just so you don't have to be driving around, looking around. You can just look on the internet. Awesome. It's really cool. That's what I've been doing.
Laughing, young fella. You're going to clean up, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
You should see the silver I've managed to put together going to garage sales in just about 3 years. I've put together a lot of silver. you know, a few dollars here and a few dollars there, always buying below spots. So you can put together a really amazing collection real quick, mate. Without being depressed, don't want to bring the channel down. It's all right, Alistair. I'm already down, brother. You won't hurt their feelings, mate. What's wrong, Alistair? Can we cheer you up at all, mate? I've had month from hell lately, so I know what it's like, mate. You just got to keep your chin up and just keep heading forward and put one foot in front of the other. That's what I do. So that's all you can do sometimes. Hey, Ken Allen. Oh, I'm struggling to sleep, Ken. Got a really sore back. My back's all swollen, and so every time I lay down, I got to stand up, and then I got to lay down. Oh, my head's spinning a bit. So if you saw my trip to the big Merino the other day, you would have saw that I nearly put this coin into the coin machine to get out a token. And this is the Gold Coast Commonwealth Games, and that's the koala one, coloured coin. All the $2 coins, they're pretty cool. I like the Australian $2 coins. I'm going to start checking for more of them.
I'll be right back.
No
I
worries,
need to go get some new headphones.
You're right, mate. Right, my dad recently passed, and my mother is in a nursing home, so I kind of deal with paying for all that and can't even afford to buy a coin collection. I'll get one started. It's hard, Brian. I know what you mean, mate. You saw that? Yeah. The big ball place. It's funny, all the tourists, like, you'll get a busload of Chinese tourists and they all get run up to it and they're all there rubbing it because it's very similar to rubbing the Buddha's belly and all that. So they all love it. They're all there getting pictures with it. For some reason, I get a little bummed out around this time of year, but they're really good pills now. Oh, that's no good, Henry. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Brian.
See, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, mate.
Okay. Here we go.
Are you using a phone, Jacob?
Yes, I am using my phone.
Yeah, it's a good picture. You can see
I believe.
Yeah.
I think you can't use you have to use your computer to start a stream, but to join you can use a phone.
Yeah, that's right. That's no good, Brian. Yeah, I had to do that when my daughter was born. I had to sell my car and all this sort of stuff when I got hurt and she was sick. That wasn't much fun. So I didn't have a car for 6 months. That was no fun. I hope things change for you, Brian. Life always changes for the better sooner or later, mate. I always find life like this. You go up and down, up and down, up and down. As soon as you sort out one problem and you're riding high again, something else comes along and you bring you down. But that's just life. You've got to try and bounce back from it. I had like $3,000 or $4,000 a coin. I'm into a minus a couple of $100 now. Owing money out to like the funeral. Yeah, I know, Brian. That's hard. Eh? We're behind pretty bad at the moment because the captain was out of work for about 3 weeks. So that
See you, Henry.
See you, Henry. Oh, I don't know if I'll be on for too long, Henry. I'm pretty tired. I need matchsticks to hold my eyes open at the moment. I just thought I'd come on and say good day to everyone, see how everyone's going. Let you know I'm still kicking. I haven't kicked off yet. I must have this on top chat. I'm only getting the chat on this one. Oh yeah, we got two little boys in our special needs. They have autism, and I don't work when then, but don't like doesn't come. We barely get by with hers. Yeah, I know, Brian. I was watching a little bit of the Wisconsin coin hunter the other day, and he was getting good coins in off the tellers. He was getting scores off the tellers and all that sort of stuff. Night, Henry. Yeah, I am. I haven't slept for so long now. I went down Crookwell 2 days ago, and I haven't really slept since then because my back's been killing me. And the worst part is I've got to go down on next week sometime and chop out all the old stuff and put in all new flashing all the way along. So it's going to be an even bigger, harder day. So I'm not looking forward to that. It's not going to be much fun. Oh, but hopefully I'll get a bit of sleep in and feel a bit better for this weekend, so we can do a couple of days of pirate booty wheel of fun. Booty wheel of doom. I can't even remember the lines now. Hey, Silver Smokestacks, how you going, mate?
Hey, Silver Smokestacks.
Been watching you go to them baseball games, and that's pretty awesome, mate. I always wanted to go to one of them games. Get a hot dog and a soda. We don't do a lot of baseball here in Australia. It's more of an amateur sport here. Like, it's nothing big league at all here. I wanted to play when I was younger, but there wasn't really even a league around to play. You know, you could play t-ball and softball, but that was it. There was no baseball after that. So you could play with school, but then that was it.
Richard, did you hear that Step Stacker was wanting to, I guess, rent out a van and get you guys to come over to America?
I saw that, yeah. Yeah, we've got money. We've got a little bit of money saved up. Hopefully I don't have to spend it getting out of all these bills and stuff, but if we do, we'll soon start saving again. It's only a temporary setback at the moment.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. We're planning to go to Disney World in Florida and then travel up through America and then maybe up into Canada, depending on how things go.
Like, the good place to go would probably be Washington, D.C. That's probably one of the coolest places to go when traveling on the East Coast.
Yeah, check out all the monuments and all that. Yeah, I'd love to go and see all that. They set all that out very similar to Canberra. Canberra is a planned city with all the like Washington set out with all the different street patterns and all that, like pentagrams and all that sort of stuff in it. And Canberra set out very similar. Must have been designed by the Freemasons as well, because Canberra's got all these designs and round, weird streets, and it's a real strange place to drive around Canberra.
Yeah, I have a pretty weird coin, and it's a wheat penny, and then it has like a stamp, and it has a stamp with the Masons symbol on it.
Nice. Masons go back a long way. I used to play baseball, volleyball, probably pass out now if I tried to phaser them. Yeah, found it buried. If I run 20 metres now, I'm down on my knees gagging. Once you get older, once you're a kid, you stay fit. But as soon as you get older and get your car license, you stop being fit because you don't walk or drive or ride anywhere anymore. You drive everywhere. So your fitness just goes. Good lesson, Jacob. Don't get lazy in your old age like the rest of us.
Yep, I won't.
Easier said than done, though, eh? Yeah, so planning to do a second Pirate Birdie Wheel Doom this weekend. I haven't told the captain yet, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's cooler here. I'm in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, that's where I'm at. Oh, nice, Brian. Pennsylvania is an old part of America, like settled early on, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like you hear of Pennsylvania and a lot of the American history stuff. Quite like all the American history. It's quite interesting. You
Yep,
guys had,
especially colonial times.
yeah, the colonial times are interesting. I like the whole so you guys had the War of Independence, and then you
Mm-hmm.
had the Civil War there as well. We never had that. The only thing we had in Australia was the Eureka Stockade, where a group of gold miners protested against being unfairly taxed and built a little fort, and the soldiers came and killed them all, make sure no one got out of
Wow.
line. And so that after that, we became our own country. We federated. We joined together and made our own country. So we make our
I
own
remember
law.
I was reading about something, and not too long ago, I believe you guys had a prime minister, and then he just got lost, and nobody ever found him.
Yes, we did. Harold Holt.
Uh huh.
He went swimming in
Swimming?
the ocean, and he disappeared in the ocean. They never found a body or anything like that. And the stories that came out was that he was a Chinese spy, and that the Chinese had come down in a submarine and picked him up. Now, no one
Wow.
knows if that's true or not, but that was the story that most people believe happened. Uh, yeah, we've got a lot of funny history here in Australia with our prime ministers and that. One of our prime ministers was a really bad drunk. He was a notorious drinker. He'd,
Hey, Tennessee Copperhead.
hey, Tennessee, his big claim to fame was being able to scull a beer quicker than any other politician. You know, that was his big thing. It was silly, you know, but he became our prime minister for years and years, like 8 years. Bob Hawke. That was quite funny. He was a strange prime minister.
Hey, Inkman.
Hey, man, he was more like someone down at the pub than a prime minister. You know, like someone down at the pub drunk, and that's how he ran the country. It was quite funny. He got toppled by another guy, Paul Keating, and he'd be one of our most hated prime ministers because the way it works in our country is you don't vote for the leader, you vote for the political party. Now, the political
Mm-hmm.
party that has the most seats gets together and picks out someone from their group that they want to be the leader. That's how our system works. So we don't get a say on who the leader is. It's all up to them. We just get to pick which bunch of crooks we think is less corrupt than the others at the time, you know. So and then they go through serious, and then they go through pick their leader they want, and then at any time they can turn around and say, no, we don't want that leader anymore. We want someone else in, and then they put that person in as our leader. So we don't have a very
Wow.
stable system. They call it a very stable system. It's more the country's stable, not our political system stable. Like the people don't want
Uh huh.
trouble or anything like that, but the government there, uh, they're not very funny. Like we had, I think it was 9 prime ministers in 6 years. So that's the equivalent of 9 presidents in 6 years. So how would you guys go
Hey,
with all that sort
Detective
of carry on?
Smith.
Hey, Detective Smith, it'd be like the Republicans turning around and saying, no, we don't want Donald Trump anymore. We're going to put in Ted Cruz instead. And then 2 years later,
Mm-hmm.
they might say, no, we don't want Ted Cruz now. We're going to put in the Mitt Romney. You know, it's like you have no say in it at all. Very bad.
Well, let's see if I can find something to show you guys. Let's see. See, I'm trying to find.
Thanks for coming and hanging out with me, everyone. Doing it a bit tough. Good to have a bit of a chat and have a talk to people.
So here's a little image.
Ah, Ted Cruz. Nice. Doing a face reveal there, Jacob.
Yep.
Hey, Dad and daughter, how you going, mate? Nice, Jacob.
Yeah, but he was a big thing in Texas when he was running against Beto O'Rourke.
Yep. I don't think
And
he's
he
too
happened.
bad a guy, Ted Cruz.
Yeah, he's not that bad. He's kind of a bit more ultra conservative, but he was a good choice, I would
Yeah.
say.
Well, I'd rather someone like Ted Cruz and Nancy Pelosi.
Mhm.
But that's just me. I don't know about you guys. See, we had a politician take over our country from the Labor Party, and she became our first female prime minister, and she was a lawyer, and she went out of her way to destroy our country when people didn't like her. So when people didn't like her and her policies, she went out of her way to destroy us. She put in all these legal spending requirements and all these things, and it nearly broke our country. We're still paying for it now. We still can't pay off what she did in those couple of years, and we're all signed up all these legal contracts and all that sort of stuff that we have to pay all this money every so many years for the next 20 years and all this sort of stuff. She really devastated our country. And
Wow.
that was through all that climate stuff, the Paris Treaty and all that sort of stuff, carbon tax and all that. She ruined our country. She put in all these taxes, but before she put the taxes in and collected any of the money, she put in all this spending. Like she spent all this supposed money she was going to get, and then she never got it through all her taxes, but she put all the spending through. So now we're paying for all these grand ideas of hers that we got no money to pay for it anymore. So we're all in mega debt now.
Mhm.
So we're quite fearful in Australia of getting another how do you put it, another government that's going to want to save the environment at any cost. We can't afford that anymore. Like we've already had our go with that, and it's really hurt the country really bad. And then
Yeah, that's most of the Democrats. That's what's happening mostly with us. It's mostly just climate going
well,
on in the debates.
they did that in the Labor Party, which is like the Democrats. They did that, and then they sold all our power generating stations to all these companies, and they've closed them all down, and they only run wind and solar now. So now they're getting paid mega money from the government and mega money for the people to provide power. So our power bills have gone through the roof, and that was provided by the other side of government, the Liberal side, which is like your Republicans. We had a bad Prime Minister on that side. So it's almost like it doesn't matter which side we get now, they're both going to kick us when we're down.
Yeah.
No, I haven't been to Wolf Creek. No. I want to get out into the outback soon. I'm planning to go prospecting with Aussie alchemists at Lightning Ridge one day for some black opal.
I would
So
like to see a video on that.
Yeah, if you can get your hands on black opals, you can become a millionaire overnight. So you
Uh-huh.
find the right hole, you dig the right hole, and you hit it. And you hit big pretty much straight away, and you laugh, and you can become mega rich really quick. But it is miss. A lot of people go there and never find anything their whole life, and then someone else will go there and hit big every day. It's just luck of the draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always sort of stayed close to the coast. I've never really gone inland very much because when you go inland, it's a very harsh desert and it's pretty dangerous out in the outback. If you're going out there, you want to be going with really good vehicles and you want to have somewhere to go because you don't want to just be driving around out there for the hell of it.
Mhm.
My sister took a little hatchback out through the outback, and she got to a little town out in the outback, and the police pulled her over, and they said, "You're going to have to turn your car around, lady, and go back." They said, "Your car will not make it." Said, "I've seen four-wheel drives come unstuck where you're going, and you're not going to make it in that little car." So she had to turn around and make a 500-kilometre detour around. That wouldn't have been too much fun. And it gets pretty dangerous out in the outback too. If you stop your car, you'll get robbed. Where you can find big nuggets of gold on surface, you can, but that's mostly out in Western Australia. And Western Australia is hot in winter. Now, in winter, it's like 35 to 40 degrees in winter, and in summer, you're looking at 50 degrees plus. So you can only really prospect there in winter, and then you've got to give it a miss. It's too hot in summer, kill you. Well, guys, I just got to go. I'll see you in the next little bit. No worries, Brian. My brother-in-law works over in Kalgoorlie, where the big pit is. The big mine in Australia. It's like a massive, big open cut pit, and they call it the Big Pit. And he was saying his friends, they work in all the mines and stuff through the week. So they've got a normal weekly job, and on the weekends they go out in the desert and they mark out a claim out in the desert, just random spot, and they take out a little an old bobcat, like a really cheap old bobcat, and they just push as much dirt through these wash plants as they can in their off time. And he said on average they get about 50 ounces of gold a year doing that on their weekends. So they're getting about an ounce of gold a weekend every weekend.
Wow.
Oh, it is bound to vary. Yeah, a lot of the Aboriginals will rob you in the outback if you stop your car, and like if a truck stops and that, they get in there and they raid the truck and they steal everything off the truck. So I'm a protracted. I'll see you the next time. No worries, Brian. You're right, mate. You're welcome, mate. Yeah, so I've heard stories about truck drivers breaking down out there, and all of a sudden, like they think there's no one around, and all of a sudden, all these Aboriginals come out and steal all their stuff, and they can't do anything about it because there's like 30 or 40 of them, and there's only one of them, and the nearest policeman might be 1,000 kilometres away, and the locals know it too. So there is a lot of piracy, if you like to call it that, going on out in the outback. My sister actually got warned not to stop at a certain bridge. She was told that if you stop up at this bridge, they'll be there waiting for anyone to try and stop you. And if you stop there, they'll rob you. So whatever you do, don't stop your car. No matter what, don't stop because they will definitely rob you. And she said, "Well, why don't you put them in jail?" And she said, "Judge, don't put them in jail." So they will try and rob you because they get away with it every time. So yeah, that is a bit crazy. Yeah, it is. It is crazy
Richo,
down there. Well, how are they going to stop it? You know, they can't police, you know, millions of square acres of outback. So they can't do it. There's no policeman wants to be out there in the first place. So you're not going to get a cop come out and investigate the theft out there. They can't. They won't. They'll never find anyone. Like you're not going to go out there and find the stolen property. If you're lucky, you might find something in 10 years. But out in that outback, good luck. Unless you're an expert tracker or something, you're not going to find anything.
Richo.
But they know the land, so yeah, mate.
Do the what's it called? The Aboriginals, do they get paid by the government? Because I know in the U.S. the Native Americans get like a check each, believe month. But do the Aboriginals get checks, or is it just no?
They get. Uh, we used to have what I think it's called Centrelink now. They get Centrelink payments every fortnight, and so does any other Australian that doesn't have a job. You'll get payments.
Oh,
Australia is the land of the free, the land of the bludger. It's quite funny how many people in Australia don't work. They just get government money. But Aboriginal people are the one exception to the rule in Australia on mineral rights. They actually get their mineral rights. Everyone else in Australia doesn't own their mineral rights. Anything under their land in Australia, the government owns everything under the land. You own only as deep as your foundation of your house go. That's it. You don't own any more. And so
wow.
the government can come in and mine under your land and give you nothing for it. But the Aboriginals, because they're considered the first Australian, if a mining company wants to go in there, they have to sign a lease with the Aboriginals and pay them the royalty and all that sort of stuff. But they're often treated pretty badly, and alcohol is a big problem. Like these outback mining towns and stuff, they give the Aboriginals a big check every like 3 months from the mines, and they go straight to the local bottle shop and give them the check and put it on the tab. You know, stuff like that. So
Wow.
alcohol is very bad, very, very bad. So a lot of yeah, I don't really want to get into a lot of the things. I don't like a lot of way it's been done. Like everything, you know, people get treated badly. Like they weren't even when we settled the country. It was called they called it terra nullius, and basically what that meant was that there was no people there. So Aboriginals weren't even recognised for a long time. So they don't have a treaty or, you know, there's no reservations for their nation or anything like that where they have their own laws or anything like that. Yeah, it's very bad. Not like it, but what can I do? So I went to school with a fair few Aboriginal people, and they were pretty cool people, eh? Good people, big hearts, good people. Ooh. Yeah, so they're the only exceptions to the rule. There was one other family was granted mineral rights in Australia back in the first settlers, and they were granted the mineral rights by the king, and the governor found out about it and took the mineral rights off them and put a road straight through the middle of their house because they weren't impressed the king gave them the grant of land there. So they actually put a road straight through these people's house. And these people ended up, they had a really big house there and ended up with two smaller houses after. That's the sort of thing our government does. Yeah, they're nuts. mineral rights for other side of the road. The only properties don't have the mineral rights. Yeah, it's weird how I love it how you guys have got mineral rights and stuff. They never lose that sort of freedom, you know. We don't get anything like that. They got Dan, you still listening? Oh dear, my back is killing me. Um, you got a lot of Indian reservations in Texas, don't you?
Not that much. Mostly in Oklahoma.
Ah, right. Because I thought
Mhm.
I saw one on TV and it was right on the border. It might have been next door, in next state over. You guys have got so
Yeah,
many states.
Oklahoma's right above Texas.
Yeah, you guys have got so many states. It's hard to keep track of them all. We've only got 6 states
Uh
and 2
huh.
territories. You've got what, 50 states or something, don't you?
Yeah, we got 50.
50, yeah, that's crazy. We only have to remember 6 and two territories. Most Native American people don't have a great deal. The government has not been good to them. Yeah, I know, David. Yeah, it's like that all around the world. Most Native people get the raw end of the deal. Pretty bad what happened to them here. Like the official story is that um, smallpox got out from the settlers and infected the Aboriginal people and wiped most of them out. But what really happened was that they gave them blankets laced with it and wiped them out on purpose. So they did a lot of bad things. You know, the stories that the early explorers told of the big culture of Aboriginal people in Australia, and like they'd have cities almost like with thousands of people. And when the first explorer came through the area I live in, there was a major battle here between the Highlanders and the Wollongong people, and there was 2,000 tribesmen on either side battling it out with spears and clubs and stuff. And so they actually had big battles and big tribal areas. The whole country was, um, like nations and little states. There was thousands of little countries all over Australia, and they all got wiped out. There you go. Look at that.
Okay, I got this little map here. So Texas is right here, and then right above here was Oklahoma.
Homer.
So this is the story. So in Georgia, right here, they found gold. And what Andrew Jackson did, he was the president at the time. He would kick out the Native Americans, or they would have to be reformed to U.S. citizens. And if they didn't, it's called the Trail of Tears, where thousands of natives died because they went on this road all the way up to Oklahoma, right here. But most of them died, so and then the rest just ended up here and repopulated in Oklahoma. So that's the story they
All right.
have.
Sad, isn't it? What they did for gold and money, isn't it? They did
Uh-huh.
it mostly for land here in Australia, not so much for the gold, but mostly for the land. Like there were a lot of massacres to do with the Aboriginal people. Didn't realise that ASE. Yeah, I got a couple of American Silver Eagles. They're awesome. Hi, Galaxy Cat. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
used
got
to,
2 of them.
they didn't know about um, hunting animals. Like they'd just hunt an animal and kill it, and when the sheep and that came along, they'd just hunt them and eat them, and then they'd get hunted by the farmers. I've got a few overseas. I got this one, American Eagle, 1 ounce silver uncirculated coin. I won this one on who was it? Stormy's channel. Jack and Stormtrooper. Yeah, that's my first ASC. I was pretty rapt to get that
What?
one, and I bought a few since then.
What year is it?
The 2007.
Cool.
Yeah, she's a nice one. I've got 3 or 4 now, I think.
I only have 2, but I think I'm gonna plan on getting some more.
My stack's looking pretty good. Mine has burn marks though. Mine wins. Hey Dirt Diggers UK, how you going, mate?
Hey, Dirt Diggers.
See, I've got lots of rounds and stuff, but I actually like the bars better myself. I don't know why. Most people go for rounds, but I just like stacking bars. I've got a lot of rounds
Yep,
too.
I think I only have like 1 bar. Here it is. And I have tiny bars. I have this Sunshine Mint one.
Yeah, they're cool. I've got a few bars. Got my biggest bar so far is a 5-ounce bar.
Bye, Galaxy Cat and Coins.
Bye, Galaxy Cats and Coins. And I love
Yeah,
the
I saw a
Thor.
video on. Wow.
The Thor's awesome.
Who was it that was on the other day that had a whole collection of Marvel coins?
I've
What
got
was
a
his
few.
name?
I've got Thor. I've got Captain America. I've got the Hulk. I haven't got Deadpool yet.
Oh, I just saw a video of the budding coin collector. I think he traded in some gold and he got himself a
Oh,
10-ounce bar.
Yeah, there's my 5-ounce bar. Just a pirate 5-ounce pirate bar.
Nice.
And then I've got a 3-ounce bar as well. That's nice and thick, that one. The 5
Yeah,
ounces.
the highest I have is a 3-ounce one. Channel bar.
I've been wanting to get a 1 kilo bar for ages, but I just couldn't. Every time I get close to it, its prices go up.
Well, if you
Yeah, good.
want, you could probably send in some of the stuff, scrap silver you don't have, and get one refined for you.
That's true. That's a good point. I got some poured silver ones too. Some little poured bars.
Oh, that's cool. What company does that?
I'm not really sure on the companies. That one's Atlantis Mint, and I'm not sure about these other ones. Let's have a look.
That's great, Galaxy Coins.
They don't say. They don't say who makes them. Have you got a bullet yet, Jacob?
No, I've actually been wanting to get one. The first time I heard about it was on Lucky Coin Hunter's channel when silver giveaways came in and asked whoever buys $50 PayPal for Lucky will get this silver bullet, and I've always wanted. Very nice.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome, eh? Yeah, I love me silver bullets and all that sort of stuff. And there's a koala. I've got heaps of different rounds and stuff.
Boy,
Kangaroo.
just wanted to get me an Australian round.
They make lots of different ones in Australia, eh? There you go. There's another ASC, American Silver Eagle, 2015. I reckon that's an awesome one though. Scrooge McDuck. You know
Uh-huh.
about DuckTales?
Yes, DuckTales.
Yeah. Yeah, DuckTales is pretty awesome. I have a visitor. I'll be back in a sec.
Okie dokie, I'll run the stream. So guys, how's it going? Yep, Galaxy Cat and Coins. DuckTales is a good show.
Yeah, it's awesome. I've got to go and see my dad, everybody.
Okay.
I'll catch up with you another time, eh?
See you guys.
Thanks, everybody, for coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate you. All right, everybody.
See ya. Make sure to smash a like before you guys go.
Thanks, Jacob. See you, everybody.
No problem.